my friends, we are back at the city. Now we are outside, but back from the hood from Italy, you know. Well, here we have a nice river, and here we have a new ball, Wilson Authentic Outdoor. Wow. But you know, this river is so nice when it is warm and hot, and today we check it out. I will tell you something. We got this ball that was a present for my birthday from a nice subscriber. We will come to this, and I have played it already. That was the hood ball. Boy, I tell you immediately, that was amazing, you know. But watch now. Boy, that is nice, or here we are. There are all horses now. Looks like in the picture book, or boy, that is now nice. But now I'm already outside of the city, long drive, but now we have to drive on a very steep street, and then we will come to skatering court, an asphalt court, really nice. And then we check out the ball. I will tell the price, I will tell the weight, what my feeling was when I already played it, my first impression, and if this is maybe the best rubber ball of all in the game. We check it out, let's do it. Well, my friends, now I arrived. Wow, you see, completely wet. I told you that it's really heavy to come there. Wow. And now I will drive in, then we can play the ball. Let's do it. So, my friends, one view that you see that, wow, like in the builder book, and there on that hill there is VIB Ridge Court when you drive over there, but we drove that all the other side, you know. Oh, that is nice. But now we check out the ball. Let's do it. So, my friends, now we are not on a court, man. I tell you, not possible. Not possible. All was for nothing. The drive up, the sweating, all for nothing. Court not playable. So watch. If you know my trainings, then you should know where we are, at Mario and Luigi Tunnel, because there is Luigi and there is Mario. There I train by the stairs, you know. And here we are. What happened? That is the skatering court, you know, in the village up. And today, because they have there a skateboard club inside, you know, and they had a festival. So under the basketball ring there was a big, how it is called, like a house with festival and on. Because it is Sunday, you know, and there you never know. That is why I like real street ball courts where nothing else is, you know, where you know you go there and nothing will happen. But now we make this as a part one, because today I don't find any other place to go. It is evening already, and now the sun came up. That means now on Sunday there are the courts full. I watch the other court and then you can forget it. But here we have it, the Wilson Authentic Outdoor. Important, the outdoor, you know, because I have the indoor outdoor as a composite ball, and that is the rubber ball, a very expensive one. And so I have to say, really thank you very much to our subscriber from Germany. He bought me already 3 balls. I got the 2 Baden balls, the Baden Crossover, the Baden Legend, and now to my birthday, that was absolutely amazing, the Authentic Outdoor. And for that ball I waited a long time. Why? Because I like rubber balls. You know, I come from the streets from 1991, and almost all the time in the 90s I only played rubber balls, and so I'm very interested in, and a lot of people told me this is maybe the best rubber ball in the game. And so when I got it, I was really surprised. And then when I got it, I was, wow, the Authentic series, you know, outdoor ball. And so what was then the first impression? You know, I had 2 sides. One side was very good and one side was so a little bit skeptical, because I thought this ball will be a bit other, you know. So what was the skeptical side in the first impression when I had it at home, not by playing at home? It was the material of the rubber, because it felt a bit, you know, like this rubber of the Spalding Platinum series, the new series, this tight big rubber, you know, which is not that good. That was the first thing. I expected the other thing, you know. And the other thing was, you feel from the feeling that this is a good rubber ball, you know, because you have channels in, you know, it's not like a complete flat ball. Then you feel that this is all quality, you know. and especially the lines. When you compare that, for example, to a DRV series, you know, I have them all, the DRV Plus or the DRV Pro the Echo, and when you know my videos, the DRV Pro the Echo is our champion from all rubber balls, and I have a lot of rubber balls, you know, and the DRV was long time the champion, so these two are to me the best. And from the quality, I tell you, here on that authentic series it is better made, you know. Here you feel almost nothing. For rubber ball, you know, important for rubber ball, not for the composite guys and girls out there. For rubber ball, very, very impressive. Also the valve, you know, very, very good, you know, for rubber ball. But that is really, really cool. Yeah, and then I played it, you know. We already played it at the hood session, and that was amazing. And then you know why I'm sitting here, you know. That is also nice. Then the day was not all for nothing. That is cool, or? So we played it at the hood, you know, in Italy. Wow. And that was amazing. I tell you that. Immediately I can tell you with one playing, this is one of the best rubber balls in the game. Because the lines, the feeling, the dribbling, it was a bit higher, you know, on asphalt, but it was hot, so you have to compare it on another day. And so that we will do in the part 2. I will search for a good court. The price, you know, is very high, 35 euro officially now, but it was 39, so that means 40 euro for rubber ball officially price, and that is very, very much, you know. That is really much. The weight in of the ball is 585 gram. 585 gram. That means that this ball is more expensive than the DRV Pro series, you know. But the thing is, you know, when such a ball is that expensive, there are two things which come to my mind. Have they built this ball for durability, you know, the rubber material, that it lasts a long, long time? Or did they build it for playability, that you have a great feeling for playability? But I tell you, the beveling is in there, you know, all feels good there. That is really, really cool. The question is, you know, from the, you see it's already black, that you see, but where we played it, it is in the hood, you know, the tough place in Italy. So already looks like we have played it much more often, you know, like 10 times. But we will see that on another day, and that will be interesting, you know, what will happen there. So yeah, we will check this out. But the first impression was amazing, you know, really amazing. So from rubber balls, with one session, I could say one of the best rubber balls I've ever had in my hands. But we have to check it out on a second day. Then we will see, we have still the same feeling, and it was also nice, you know. So here at Mario and Luigi Tunnel, you always have it nice. And that was also a nice day because of these two things now. Then we see us at part 2 tomorrow. I will search for a court, and then we will see what brings out. And I have a special court, but I will see if the weather plays in tomorrow, and then we will see. So until part 2, until then, bye and ciao.
And I always do it big because I can.